Everyone, this is your girl, Coteria, the one and only. And welcome back to my channel, My Opinions Vlog. Now, let's go talk about Larry Reid. Okay, yes, we're going to talk about Larry Reid. I've been hearing all these Larry Reid's accusations and claims of him being a paymaster and paying a lot of these. I want to say these were his online ministry church members. Some was employees that work under him, ex-friendships, and I want to say he mentored a lot of these men. But one particular that Tasha K interviewed over a year and some change ago, I guess he was mentoring a young man, or I guess it was a situation where his mother was kind of staying with him, and I think he was under the age of 18, and he, was claiming that Larry did some inappropriate things while he was a teenage boy. He was grooming him. This is what the young man was alleging that Larry Reid did. So, like I said, it's a lot of accusations and claims that's been brought against Larry Reid in the recent years. But now, we got some more new claims that's been in the news for over about 2 weeks now. It's been 2 weeks since they've been coming out about more stories and allegations about Larry Reid. That comes up on my timeline. Now, I remember I talked about Larry Reid a year and a half ago when I think Latrell, I think the young man name that came on Tasha K, and Tasha K was like, Larry Reid, I'm going to give you X amount of time to come clean and tell the truth. Did you, have sexual relations with this young man when he was under the legal age of 18? And Larry Reid was like, no, that's not true. I remember I watched that. Now, I remember the young man, I think he said that he wanted to press charges, but I think he was out of the statute of limitations. Like I said, don't hold me to it, because like I said, I don't watch Larry Reid. I watch him every now and then from afar. I watch his commentary here and there. I'm not a viewer of Larry Reid. All I do know is that what I get from a lot of the Larry Reid scandals is almost kind of like Larry Reid in ministries, I want to say the congregation sexual scandals, if you want to call it, because that's what it is. And one thing I get from it is that Larry Reid, and I've said in my video like over a year and a half ago on my other channel I took down, is that he's a paymaster. I do feel like Larry Reid sometimes has good intentions, and he wants to befriend everyone, and he wants to be cool, and he feel like the only way to get down and be cool with these people is to give them money. And if I keep giving them my ministry money, they'll like me, and they'll kind of do whatever, whatever I say and whatever I want. So it's kind of like, pay for gay, with a lot of these men. Now, I remember when Larry Reid, did an interview with Storm Monroe when all this was coming out, when Tasha K, brought the young man to her platform a year and a half ago, and he went on Storm Monroe channel alongside Amon Wiggins. They are, cool. I'm going to assume Larry Reid is friends with Armand, I do know, in Storm Monroe. And also, the interview was paid. Larry Reid did pay Armand and Storm Monroe for their presence during that interview, by the way. So, like I said, one thing I've always noticed is that Larry Reid, he is a generous giver. He do give. I do remember when I watch Armand on and off that, he'll be in the comments, chats. I remember one time he made it rain on Armand. I believe he might have gave him about $300 to $400. And, Armand was playing deposit his check. He got excited. Okay, like a little kid that was, just got a big old slice of cake with ice cream on the top, and he was throwing his little tiny ass in a circle. The more Larry Reid kept making it rain on Armand live that day, when he was talking about him in his favor, Armand just kept on, baby, twerking and throwing in the circle. Larry Reid just kept on, baby, throwing the church dollars. And he done this more than one time. It is his money. I'm just saying, hey, as a viewer, we always kind of see what's going on. You understand? I find it very interesting that Armand in Storm Monroe is very quiet with these new allegations that's coming out about Larry Reid. We're going to say allegedly because, it got to play out in court if it ever makes it to court. I just feel like a lot of extortion is going to be going on. And, yeah. But like I said, Larry Reid is a paymaster to a lot of these YouTubers in the YouTube community. He pays his way with a lot of them, so they do buy his commentary in his favor. And when stuff like this happen, more allegations and more claims come out, they're quiet as a kelp. They're quiet as a church mouse. Instead of, talking about it on a platform and being fair. In my Wiggins' voice and also Storm Monroe. But like I said, Tasha K interviewed another victim of, I guess, Larry Reid tirade, church tirade, and paying for ping with the congregation money. You understand? And this is a soccer player. He has a family. I think he's supposed to be, engaged or married. I kind of didn't really watch it. But I'm just like, really? He was just alleging that Larry Reid paid him hundreds, thousands of dollars. And, I don't know as to, why did Larry Reid stop fooling with him and stop paying for him? And it's like, what I see, what the trend is with this whole Larry Reid saga is that a lot of these people, I guess, stop getting paid and they start getting angry. And so they like, you know what? I'm going to blackmail you. I'm going to try to extort you. And I'm going to come out with, our, sexual deviant stories, stories that we had together and stuff. And yeah, I'm going to just go online and make my little coin, get sympathy and payola since you stopped paying me hush money. And this is very embarrassing because, like I said, I really don't kind of know how Larry Reid started off. I don't know what he did before he became a social media influencer. I do got that he was an author. He published a couple of books. I believe he's a songwriter. I believe he dropped music. From my understanding, I believe he's in the gospel community world. But what I do see is a lot of ungodly things. If you're supposed to be a man of God, have an online ministry, and you could, consider yourself, I'm not sure if a pastor or a minister or a prophetess and stuff, you can't be saying this and you're kind of, playing with God's name and using his name in vain to your leisure, when you want, I guess, to get a certain audience. Only videos I have seen with Larry Reid that were, I guess, not part of scandals and accusations and claims is when he was talking about Kelly Price. He was going back and forth with Bishop Whitehead and calling him out, I guess, on the situation with him being robbed. I seen little videos about that. He called out certain gospel singers. From my understanding, it's like he's supposed to be like a whistleblower when it come down to the church community. I guess pastors that be having certain scandals, infidelity with their marriages or doing things in the congregation inappropriately. He's supposed to be a whistleblower. But like I said, I do see him talk about other celebrities. So I'm confused. What is the foundation of this man? What he really do on his platform? The only thing I just seen lately is that it seemed like he messed with the congregation, particularly the men that's in the church. And a lot of them are employed under him. A lot of them are ex-friends or ex-lovers. Now, when he did that interview with Storm Monroe, he didn't want to kind of allude to that he liked men. He kind of, want to keep it that he's a heterosexual man. But, you know what I'm saying? I guess he has some dealings with gay men. He don't want to come out and say that, you know what, I'm bisexual. I like men. So he still want to kind of have that rhetoric, kind of like, want to appear to be a heterosexual man, meaning he like women. But like I said, all these accusations that we see in these claims are from men, gay men, or bisexual men. So how could you be a heterosexual man into women? I know he was married before he have children, however, but like I said, we don't see no women coming out saying you're doing inappropriate things and y'all had, sexapades going on. All these claims are coming from gay men. So I'm just like this Larry Reid. There's some truth to this. I don't think a lot of this are lies. Now, I think a little bit may be fabricated or stretching, but I think all these things that these people are saying that you did to them or with them or paid them to do, I do believe a lot of it, because there's so many people are kind of saying the same thing. I just really wish you would be honest and stand in your truth and say, yes, I did these things. I have a sexual addiction. I'm a nymphomaniac. I like sex with men, and that's just that. But what is kind of crazy is that you're not going to be in the same breath, playing with the Lord and playing with the Lord's name in vain and acting like, oh, you are a holier than thou man, and you speaking on behalf of God when you're calling all these other ministers and pastors out for their inappropriate behavior in their church. I mean, while you basically have it, going on in your own backyard. It's just like I said, it's just really, hypocritical that, you could blow the whistle on other churches, T.D. Jakes about, his scandal and him allegedly messing with, gay men and going to DD parties, and he's a heterosexual man that's married to his wife for about, 30-something years, 30, 40-something years, you can blow the whistle on TD Jakes, but you also messing with the church people that's in your online congregation, wherever these people are. Because like I say, he don't literally have a church, but I guess I'm hearing he have an online church. Or your followers, you messing with these people. You also messing with your employers. You know what I'm saying? Having, a whole cesspool going on with these men. You are a paid master, and that's all I get from Larry Reid. They only like him because the money that he makes, I guess, from his books and what he does online. Same thing with Tasha K. I feel like a lot of the falling out with Larry Reid is behind money. I guess when they don't get what they want, they turn on him, and they're ready to tell, their tea about Larry Reid. I got that from Tasha K as well. And I feel like Tasha K, you was okay with what Larry Reid was doing, allegedly, with these boys and men. You understand? But until he stopped, I guess, doing things in your favor and kissing your ass, then you turned. So this is very embarrassing. Every time there's a new claim that come out, Larry just brush it off and try to ignore it. But this is not good. And that also let me know that he has a strong hold on his viewers, followers, subs, and congregations. And if these people are just only online, they like the things that he do and what he stands for. And it seemed like all the sexual allegations with these men that are coming out, the people that follow him, they're obliged. They don't really care. You know what I'm saying? They don't care that, he could be doing these sick, sadistic things to these individuals. And we all know, like I said, paid for being gay. You know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of them are. It's like picking up trade. If y'all know what I mean. He picks up the trade. You know what I'm saying? He pays for the trade, by the trade, for their likeness and what they do. And I guess when the excitement runs out, then he turns to someone else. And these people get mad because he he led them on and he was taking care of them. And I guess once the funds start running out, then they're going to come out and tell their story and try to defame his character. But it seemed like Larry Reid have always been sick, sadistic men. You understand? From what I'm hearing, what I'm seeing from a lot of these allegations. And like I said, what I get from all of this is inappropriate behavior. Now, there's nothing wrong with being, a freak leak. There's nothing wrong with being a nymphomaniac, but just be truthful about it. And also, you need to be careful with sleeping with all these strange men, because you don't know what they have. And I do know the soccer player that was interviewed with Tasha K, he alleges, we're going to say allegedly, that Larry Reid have the magic, if you understand what I'm saying. He's alleging that he has the magic. Now, I'm not sure if this is true or not. I'm not going to get into somebody STD status. That's not none of my business. But, he's claiming this, and this is a big deal. Now, do I believe this is true or not? I don't know. I'm not in Larry Reid's bedroom. I'm not in his sheets, baby. I'm not a cockroach, that's under the bed, or a fly that's on the wall to kind of know who's Larry Reid sleeping with, whether he's using protection or not. But all I know is that why can't, Larry Reid, you stick to just one gay lover and keep it at that? Why you have to mess with all these men? So that's kind of crazy. And I'm hearing that, you're paying for boxers or underwears for men to kind of, how you say, show off in and do strike certain poses and stuff. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with having a sexual fetish. But like I said, have it with that one man. Why are we, sleeping with the whole men community? Whether they're gay or bisexual. But like I said, the problem that I have, like I said, I have no problem with Larry. I don't watch him. I still don't kind of really know what he does. His videos come up every now and then. I really don't watch like that. I'm being honest. I'm not a subscriber. I watch from a distance. The little times I did watch was when him and Tasha K was going back and forth. The few times when he came on Armand channel and he was, dropping his donations because Armand was, talking about him in a positive way, in a positive light. So of course that's what he do. He's going to, when you talk about him and you kind of like uplift him in a way, this is how he kind of draws you in by, sending you super chat and cash apps. And a lot of these people go crazy for the little change that he give them, whether it's $200 or $300. And this is how they start to, how you say, become, I guess, associates and friends of Larry Reid, because he kind of pays them very well in secrecy. We heard that he buy cars, paying for, I guess, college tuition, rent from a lot of these male friends on social media. So it's a lot of allegations out here about Larry Reid. All I'm just saying is that if this is what you do and you like this sex pool, that you got going on with these associates and friends and employees and stuff. Keep it a buck. Larry Reid, if you're gay, just say that you're gay. Ain't nobody gonna care, judge. You can still like and love the Lord. Remember, God love you unconditional. But what you should not be doing is having this false image. Like if you're a God-fearing man, if you're a godly man, but when you're doing sinful things, you living in sin, you committing sin. That's the problem I kind of have with that. There's nothing wrong with talking about God, and there's nothing wrong with speaking about the Bible. But like I said, you need to let people know that, hey, I'm living in the world of sin. I'm committing sin. Don't follow me. Don't let me be your leader. You shouldn't be the mouthpiece of the Lord when you're doing all this stuff. This is very embarrassing. And like I said, he's not going to lose his followers. He's not going to lose his subscribers because they like him for who he is and his books, or the fact that he sings. I heard he had a BET show. Like I said, I still don't know the foundation of where this man came from. I just know him as a YouTuber. I only seen him on YouTube, maybe 1 or 2 videos on Facebook. But he's prominently known that I've seen him on YouTube. And like I said, it's always with these sex scandals with these men. That's the only thing that comes from Larry Reid. And like I said, he called like Haley Price. But like I said, this is just wow. Like I said, Mom Wiggins, I'm surprised you're not, talking on behalf of your friend, and you're not, doing videos and saying this is lies. Larry Reid is not this way. Larry Reid is this and that, because you normally do that. He throw you a little coin, and you go crazy, and you deposit your check, and you throw that ass in a circle, and you twerk for Larry Reid, Mom Wiggins, and also Storm Moreau. I also seen in a short video where there were a picture of, Storm Moreau has the OnlyFans for his viewers and his fans. And I also believe Storm Moreau is gay. He said that, he has a daughter, and I think he's in a relationship with a woman, but I also think that Storm Moreau like men too. I think he's bisexual. I don't understand why we got to be undercover closet fag or gay man. Just be honest with it, because let me tell you something. I'm a woman. I can spot, feminine energy from afar, and I love gay men. You know what I'm saying? I do. But I'm just like, these men need to keep it real. Stop trying to pander to your women audience and acting like you straight as an arrow, baby, when you curve like the letter C. That's all I'm saying. But anyways, he was Storm Moreau was like posting an OnlyFans picture, a thirst picture, and we see Larry Reid in the comment section. And he said something, I forgot. He said something that wasn't, godly like in the comment section. And I said, I wondered if he cash app Storm Moreau when he, made a comment on his OnlyFans, picture. I've seen it in my YouTube shorts. I'm not going to use it because it's not my content. But like I said, that's all I got to say about Larry Reid. It's just very, very interesting, because he come off, like I said, he's a man of God, and he's doing God work by being a whistleblower to certain congregations and church ministries. But then, like I said, you're doing the same thing like T.D. Jakes, Bishop 80 Long, Bishop Whitehead. You're kind of doing the same thing they're doing, but just, like I said, in a different way. But that's all I got to say, y'all. And I'll catch y'all later. All right, bye.